Welcome to Food Safety channel of Adskid. Today in this video I am going to tell you about the guidance document on good manufacturing practices for processing of milk and milk products, which has recently been launched by FSSAI. You can download this document from FSSAI website, or you can write back to us and we will send you a copy. Now this document is a step so that the industry, particularly at a medium and small level, could understood in depth about the requirements while making your products and making it compliant with the standards as laid down by Food Safety Standards Authority of India, as well as to meet the food safety requirement in terms of any kind of contaminants. In recent past, you might have seen that a number of adulteration surveys and their reports have got published. So in the recent report of 2018, around 90% of the milk was found to be safe. And in balance 10%, what was being found were some of the contaminants which were not tested earlier. So they were mainly aflatoxins, antibiotics, and pesticidal residue. The pesticidal residue was found only in one of the sample out of 6,500 total samples being taken up in India. There was some non-compliance issue in terms of fat and SNF, which also needs to be addressed. But now how to make it happen? So this document is an initiative so that everyone must understand and must be on the same page in order to use the best practices as being used by the existing large players in India and at global level. Now this guidance document has got different chapters which are as per the prerequisite programs of any food safety management systems. So the first chapter talks about the design and facilities. So what kind of layout should be there, how the building should be designed, what kind of floorings, how the equipments are to be designed, what should be the process flow, and how the other facilities and utilities including water, air, steam, all these kind of things are to be designed, and then how their flow is to be managed. In second chapter, it talks about control of operations, which starts right from the acceptance of milk at the dock or even at village level center or chilling center, whichever is your first point of receiving the milk, how the approval is to be given, what kind of standards are to be maintained or accepted, how the release is to be done at different levels of processing, packaging, and later on from the finished goods storage. It also talks about the logistics, distribution, warehousing, as well as the complete methodology of traceability and recall. And it also creates all sort of contours for quality control, lab testing, as well as your quality assurance program. Next chapter takes care of maintenance and sanitation. So most of the time when we talk of zero defect, then we also talk of zero accident or zero wastage. So in that sense, we have to look at the complete cleaning and sanitation of the premises, of the equipment, the maintenance of equipments. It also takes care of the pest control part of it, as well as drainage and waste disposal. Personal hygiene and employee facilities is a part of the next chapter, because that's the most important part of whole of food safety exercise. And it also defines different kind of zoning and what kind of PRPs or rather OPRPs are required for different sections of milk and milk products. The milk and milk products which got covered under this guidance document are mainly liquid milk, UHT milk, condensed milk, fermented milk, and flavored milk. It also covers ghee, butter and cream, dairy whitener, including both whole milk powder and skim milk powder, curd, yogurt, buttermilk, paneer and cheese. If you can see, most of these products are in fresh categories and are quite prone to all kind of thermal shocks which you get whenever the cold chain is breached. Then we talk about product information and consumer awareness, everything related to the labeling part of it, and then how consumer complaint is to be handled. So for that also a separate chapter has been given. When we move further, we come to know about the training and management, how the training program are to be conducted, how they have to be designed, how the gaps are to be identified. Indeed, the currently Food Safety Supervisor program for dairy, which comes under advanced level, special level 3, which is a 2 days program, already takes care of all the aspects being discussed in this guidance document. It also talks about refresher training within the company and the role of food safety supervisor and how they are going to train other food handlers. Then in the audit part, how the documentation and record keeping and internal audits or external audits are to be conducted. Then if suppose there are some kind of subcontracting operations, then what are the terms of agreement and contract, what kind of technical agreements could be there with third party. It also talks about HACCP implementation, introduction to HACCP as well as application of HACCP systems and principles. There are some kind of inspection checklists which have been shared. Some good performers and templates have been shared for your MIS and record keeping. And one of a very interesting area which is a comprehensive knowledge for everyone while implementing their dairy plant and their dairy plant operations. So in that there are multiple annexes which talks about the SOPs related to GMP and GHP at the village level collection, MCC and BMC level. Some sample design and layout of milk processing plant have been given. What different kind of floors could be there in dairy manufacturing facilities and what kind of flooring could be there. There is a general guide to packaging material, how milk condensate recovery could be done for energy saving, and then relevant BIS standards which can be adopted in FSSAI. So I think that you must get this copy and then you must get enough number of printout of this copy and then use it as a Bible, as a Gita for maintaining good manufacturing practices and for producing safe food for your consumer which are compliant with the FSSAI standards. Thank you very much.